my SSS Pension Booster, it was a product or a brand that was launched in 2024. And through the past year, I've received questions about it, kung maganda ba raw siya. And pinaka-common na question din, marami rin nagtatanong sa akin kung ito na ba yung hinihintay ng karamihan na alternative to Pag-ibig MP2, because Pag-ibig MP2 has been the top investment choice na nilalagyan ng mga OFWs, and I know a lot of people also because of its consistent dividend rate of around 6 to 7%. Itong My SSS Pension Booster was launched by SSS last year, and with a lot of optimism around it. So after a year, let's see if it has shown promise to be a good alternative for Pag-ibig MP2. Ano nga ba itong My SSS Pension Booster? So this is a retirement savings program launched by the Social Security System or SSS to help members save more for retirement. In fact, it is a rebranding, and ultimately pinapalitan niya yung Workers Investment and Savings Program or WISP. WISP was launched several years ago, and a lot of people didn't really like it kasi mandatory deduction siya sa sweldo. And kung kapusta nga yung sweldo mo, mababawasan pa talaga. So it was not easily accepted by people. So along with WISP, a few months after, they launched yung WISP Plus. So kung yung WISP, mandatory deduction yon, yung WISP Plus, yun naman yung voluntary. So you can open a WISP Plus account kung saan pwede kang maglagay ng pera na parang Pag-ibig MP2 na mag-grow siya. So now, My SSS Pension Booster is available to all SSS members basta hindi ka pa nagpa-file ng retirement. So open siya. So whether you're employed, self-employed, an OFW, or a voluntary member, and yung My SSS Pension Booster, meron din siyang dalawang scheme, yung mandatory and yung voluntary. So the idea is simple. You contribute extra savings on top of your usual SSS contributions, and these extra funds are then invested and allowed to grow over time, providing a bigger lump sum or monthly payout upon retirement. Kasi yung regular SSS, di ba, binabawasan ka nun, tapos meron kang access sa mga affordable loans, but ang pinaka nilook forward ng mga tao sa regular SSS is upon retirement, you will receive a monthly pension. Kung medyo malaki yung sweldo mo, ma-enroll ka automatically dun sa mandatory na My SSS Pension Booster. Particularly, kapag higher than 20,000 pesos yung MSC mo, then you are automatically enrolled dun sa mandatory. But if you want to invest more so that yung pension mo kapag nag-retire ka ay mas mataas pa talaga, then you can go for the voluntary scheme of the My SSS Pension Booster. So there have been articles in the past na sinasabi na yung SSS pension mo will not be enough for you because that's only around 12,000 pesos a month. Even today, 12,000 pesos, that will not be enough for you to survive. Maintenance medicine mo pa lang at saka pagkain, kulang na. Paano na yung utilities and other necessities. So, if you're worried about that, then you can definitely check out yung My SSS Pension Booster para madagdagan. And from some of the examples I've seen, there are ways to make your pension as much as 100,000 pesos a month by maximizing some of the parameters sa pagko-compute ng pension mo sa SSS. But that's another topic probably for another week. How does the My SSS Pension Booster work? So if your monthly salary credit or MSC is more than 20,000 pesos, then you're automatically enrolled in the mandatory scheme. And this was just like WISP before. Your salary will be deducted a specified set amount na medyo maliit lang, to be honest, but the advantage there is it is being matched by your employer. And then that money is then invested in low to moderate risk government-backed securities. So that's what I think is important there. Backed by the government yung nilalagyan ng pera. On the other hand, you can enroll in the voluntary scheme and you decide how much you want to contribute. Ito yung, I would say, talaga yung booster. Kasi the decision is already up to you kung magkano yung gusto mong i-contribute. The minimum monthly amount is affordable for as low as 500 pesos and you can adjust it at any time based on your financial situation. Your contributions are pooled into a professionally managed investment fund that the government also backs. So, kung sa tingin mo hindi pa sapat yung makukuha mong additional pension dun sa mandatory na scheme, you can open a voluntary scheme sa My SSS Pension Booster para managdagan pa. Just to give you an idea, yung regular SSS mo, let's say na when you retire based on your monthly salary credit, more or less mga 12,000 a month yung marireceive mo na monthly pension. Ngayon, since mataas yung sweldo mo, na enroll ka rin dun sa mandatory na My SSS Pension Booster and that gives you around 6,000 pesos more sa pension mo. So from 12,000 plus 6,000, 18,000 pesos a month na yung magiging pension mo. Ngayon, gusto mo pang dagdagan, ayaw mo nung 18,000 pesos lang. Pwede ka mag-open ng My SSS Pension Booster Voluntary Scheme and let's just say na nag-opt ka na magdagdag ng around 5,000 pesos a month dun sa My SSS Pension Booster. Assuming that it grows around 7% per annum, pwedeng by the time that you retire, yung naipon, yung na-accumulate na pera dun sa voluntary scheme mo will now boost your SSS pension from 18,000 pesos a month. Pwede siya biglang maging 40,000 pesos a month. Bakit naging 40,000 pesos a month? Saan nanggaling yung extra 22,000 pesos? So, yung kinocontribute mo every month na 5,000 doon sa voluntary scheme, nag-grow na siya, etc. So, by the time na mag-retire ka, you can opt to get it at lump sum, but you can still choose to receive that through pension. And pag dinivide yung pera through pension, kinumpute, etc., it resulted to an extra 22,000 pesos. So, instead of 18,000, naging 40,000 pesos a month na yung marireceive mo na pension when you retire. So, that's how it works. So, what are the key benefits of My SSS Pension Booster? Number one, it is an affordable savings scheme. You can contribute as low as 500 pesos with no maximum limit and depende na dun sa SSS partner collecting agent kung up to how much yung ina-accept nila. But 500 pesos, an extra 500 pesos a month is the minimum requirement. So tingnan mo kung can you afford to be deducted an extra 500 pesos a month dun sa current na natatanggap mo. If so, then you can opt for the My SSS Pension Booster Voluntary Scheme. High return on investment. That is one of the promises also of SSS. In 2023, the fund for the Voluntary Retirement Savings Scheme reached 386 million pesos with an ROI of 6.97%. So, noong 2023, 6.97% yung kanyang naging return on investment or yung dividend or interest rate. For 2024, ang target ng SSS was 7.2% interest rate. However, as of the release of this, wala pang announcement on the official rate last year. And we don't know how it is currently doing. Another advantage or key benefit of My SSS Pension Booster is yung tax-free siya. So, total contribution and investment earnings under the My SSS Pension Boosters are tax-free. Another key benefit is that it provides easy and fast posting of contributions. So, contributions can be made online through the SSS website, SSS mobile app, or SSS Collection Partners app using a payment reference number. So, dun sa mandatory scheme, wala kang ibang kailangan gawin doon kasi automatically nga dinededuct yun sa salary mo. Pero dun sa voluntary scheme, you have to generate a payment reference number or PRN and pay through online or over the counter. Pwede siyang local, pwede siyang abroad. So this is open to OFWs. Another one is yung flexible payment terms. You can contribute at any time, just like Pag-ibig MP2, depending on your capacity to save. However, payment to My SSS Pension Booster contributions must be made together with their regular SSS contribution. So, it is recommended na isasabay mo siya dun sa regular SSS contribution mo. You have easy access to My SSS Pension Booster records. That's another key benefit. Members can easily monitor their contributions through their individual My SSS accounts, post contributions in real time. Very soon, investment income shall also be visible in their My SSS account. May mga friends ako na chine-check nila yung kanilang My SSS account at nakikita naman nila yung kino-contribute nila aside from the regular SSS, yung sa mandatory, yung My SSS Pension Booster Mandatory Scheme. Someone tried to also do the voluntary scheme and nagre-reflect naman, however, ang pinaka-main complaint niya is hindi niya nakikita kung magkano na yung investment income. So, hopefully, soon makita. Lastly, flexible payouts. As I mentioned earlier, kapag nag-retire ka, you can opt to receive yung payout mo as a monthly pension or as a lump sum or even as a combination of both. And on top of their final benefit under the regular SSS program. So this was what I was mentioning earlier na let's say na sa regular SSS program, you will receive 12,000 pesos monthly benefit upon retirement. The mandatory, if kinumpute na yung total na naging growth niya, plus yung sa voluntary scheme, pag kinumpute na rin yung total growth niya, pwede mong sabihin na yung kinita kong pera dun sa mandatory scheme, i-add siya as pension. So from 12,000, that's an extra 6,000, naging 18,000 pesos a month. Ngayon yung sa voluntary scheme, pwede mong kunin yung lump sum. So, probably million yon. Or you can say na, hindi, i-compute nyo, idagdag siya dun sa monthly pension ko. So, that will result, for example, that this is just an illustration, naging 40,000 pesos a month na yung SSS pension mo. Or you can say na, kunin ko yung 2 million, tapos yung sukle, yun yung idagdag nyo dun sa monthly pension ko. So, let's say na kinuha mo yung 2 million, tapos kinumpute nila, naging additional 10,000 monthly pension yung na-compute. So, from 18,000 plus 10,000, naging 28,000 pesos a month yung matatanggap mo, tapos plus may 2 million ka na lump sum. So, depende talaga, very flexible, depende na sa'yo kung ano yung preference mo. So, how do you enroll again sa My SSS Pension Booster? If you're an employee, you're automatically enrolled dun sa mandatory scheme. Again, dapat 20,000 pesos above ang iyong monthly salary credit para maging automatically enrolled. Kung less than 20,000 pesos, hindi ka ma-enroll, but you can still open yung voluntary scheme. And you can enroll through your My SSS account. This also includes yung mga ibang SSS membership types like yung self-employed, voluntary member, and OFWs. You can just log into your account, tapos hanapin nyo, i-click nyo yung Enroll to My SSS Pension Booster na nasa Services tab. Then read and accept the terms and conditions of the program. Alam mo mas maganda, yung My SSS Pension Booster or yung Pag-ibig MP2? For the purpose and focus, yung My SSS Pension Booster, ang design niya talaga is to supplement your SSS pension. And it's part of your long-term retirement strategy. Ang inisip talaga ng mga gumawa ng My SSS Pension Booster, ang purpose niya and focus niya is tulungan ka sa retirement. On the other hand, yung Pag-ibig MP2, it is more of a medium-term savings program with higher returns. It's great for both retirement and a lot of people use it for their retirement investment. However, it can also be used for other financial goals within 5 years. Since may holding period na 5 years yung Pag-ibig MP2, some people are using it to park their cars for the next 5 years. Lalo na yung mga kailangan nila 6 years or 7 years from now. Kung kailangan mo ng pera 12 years from now, yung pera na i-invest mo, pwede mo siyang ilagay sa Pag-ibig MP2 twice, 'di ba? I-roll over mo ng once or i-renew mo ng once. So, pwede siya for medium term goals yung Pag-ibig MP2. So, my verdict when it comes to purpose and focus, if you're focused solely on retirement, pwede ka dun sa My SSS. For short to medium term goals, like if you're saving for the college education of your child, looking for a place to park your money that you're saving up as business capital, probably house repairs or renovation within the next 5 years, then yung Pag-ibig MP2 ang magandang lagyan dyan. Now, for the returns, yung My SSS Pension Booster, ang projected earnings niya ay around 4 to 6% in my opinion. Since it's new, historical returns are not public yet, but the expected annual returns could be around 4 to 6% depending on the fund's performance. Yung WISP, it experienced around 4 to 5% na annual return. So if the performance will be the same, then 4 to 6% would be a good estimate of the annual return of My SSS Pension Booster. Sa Pag-ibig MP2 naman, ang historical average return niya ay 6 to 7%. So, some years, it has gone up to 8% or more. And I think it has been going up in recent years. So, very optimistic talaga yung mga tao sa Pag-ibig MP2 because of that. So, my verdict, MP2 has proven higher historical returns and My SSS might catch up, but MP2 is currently more attractive on yield. Number 3 is the contribution flexibility. Sa My SSS Pension Booster, ang minimum niya ay 500 pesos per month. Flexible yung contribution schedule ng voluntary. You can do it monthly or quarterly. Yung mandatory, you don't have to think about it kasi monthly talaga siya na binabawas kasabay ng regular SSS mo. And there's no penalty for missed contributions and long-term commitment ang preferred dito. For Pag-ibig MP2, it's the same. 500 pesos per remittance ang minimum. Very flexible also yung payment. Pwede kang monthly, pwedeng quarterly, pwedeng annually, pwedeng one time lang. One time, big time ka lang, lump sum ka lang sa Pag-ibig MP2. Pwede rin yon. And there are no penalties for skipping payments and you can stop anytime. Ang verdict, pareho lang sila. No? Both are flexible but in my opinion, MP2 is more liquid and short-term friendly. Number 4 comparison is yung maturity and withdrawal. Sa My SSS Pension Booster, because this is meant for retirement, funds are ideally i-withdraw mo by the time that you file for final benefits or upon retirement, usually 60 plus. Early withdrawal may have restrictions or penalties. Actually, you will receive only a percentage of your returns if you withdraw in less than 5 years. Okay? So, merong penalty talaga. Sa Pag-ibig MP2, it matures in 5 years. You can withdraw your money plus dividends after that. Earlier withdrawals are allowed under certain conditions. So, both of them, My SSS Pension Booster and Pag-ibig MP2, ini-encourage na kunin mo yung pera after 5 years. Okay? So, after 5 years, wala ng penalty and deductions both for My SSS Pension Booster and Pag-ibig MP2. Ang verdict ko rito, it's probably the same but in my opinion, MP2 is better for those who want access to their savings sooner. No? So, kasi nga, they really discourage sa My SSS Pension Booster yung early withdrawal, kaya may deduction yung returns mo. Number 5 is risk level. Si My SSS Pension Booster, low to moderate risk ang kanyang profile. It's still market-based and your returns can vary yearly. It is backed by the government, so relatively safe. But depende talaga sa performance ng fund kung saan nilalagay ni SSS yung pera mo. Si Pag-ibig MP2, relatively lower risk siya. Pag-ibig Fund guarantees your capital. The dividends are not guaranteed but historically, it has been consistent. Plus, yung return kasi ni Pag-ibig MP2, mainly galing siya sa payments nung mga nagpag-ibig loan. And 'di ba pag nagpag-ibig loan ka, more or less ano yan magiging consistent ka sa pagbabayad dahil sometimes salary deduction yan, 'di ba? So hindi dependent on the market performance yung galaw nung returns ng Pag-ibig MP2 kasi it is, I would say, internal. Depende talaga kung nagbabayad ba yung mga nag-loan sa Pag-ibig. So, dun nakasalalay yung return ni Pag-ibig MP2. Si MySSS Pension Booster kasi, according to the reports that I've read, yung pera, ini-invest nila. Merong fund manager na mag-i-invest. So, depende sa performance ng Philippine market or wherever market nilagay yung pera sa SSS. My verdict, mas stable si Pag-ibig MP2. My SSS has more potential upside kasi nga the fund manager can explore many markets and be able to seize opportunities, but it carries a slightly more risk. The good news is both are backed by the government. So I would say zero yung inyong worry na magsara siya. Zero nga ba? But lastly, another point of comparison is saan nga ba pupunta yung pera na ini-invest mo? Si MySSS Pension Booster, the money is invested in a professionally managed fund and may include government securities, corporate bonds, and equities. Si Pag-ibig MP2, it is invested sa housing loans. A portion of it is also put in government securities and corporate bonds. Ang investment mo sa Pag-ibig MP2, it is backed by Pag-ibig Fund earnings as well. So, kung makikita nyo, kaya nga relatively lower yung risk ng Pag-ibig MP2 kasi government securities and corporate bonds lang yung other investment niya aside from the housing loans. Pero si MySSS Pension Booster, being a managed fund, pwede siyang maglagay sa equities eh. Mas mataas yung upside potential ng MySSS Pension Booster but it is more volatile and less stable than the returns of Pag-ibig MP2. The final verdict for me is both are backed by government-run agencies. The investment portfolios will be focused on safety because ayaw din talaga syempre ng government na i-expose yung pera ng bayan sa medyo mataas na risk na baka magpanic pa yung mga tao. So here's a comparison table or summary table of MySSS Pension Booster versus Pag-ibig MP2. You can interpret this the way you want it. This will give you an idea kung saan ba maganda para sa'yo na mag-invest. However, if you're going to ask me, ano ba yung final thoughts ko? As always, ang tanong ko is, bakit mo kailangan pumili? You don't have to really choose one. You can invest in both. However, kung talagang kailangan mong pumili lang isa lang, if your budget can only afford to choose one, then ang consideration na lang siguro is, sa Pag-ibig MP2 ka, if you are planning to use the money for a medium-term goal and you want to grow your savings faster within 5 years. Yung MySSS Pension Booster, it is really for long-term retirement security. So if you're worried na ang liit lang yung marireceive mo na regular SSS pension mo, then the MySSS Pension Booster would be the answer to that worry. Kung kaya mo naman talaga mag-invest sa pareho, you can definitely just allocate your budget between the two. 500 pesos lang naman yung minimum for each. So, if you have extra 5,000 pesos, pwedeng yung 1,000 sa Pag-ibig MP2, yung 1,000 sa MySSS Pension Booster, tapos yung 3,000, pwede ka pa mag-invest sa iba, like sa isang mutual fund or wherever. Important ang diversification when investing. Ang essential is you have your financial goals, you track yung progress ng investment mo kung ma-reach mo na yung target amount mo for your financial goals. Personally, if I can only afford to invest in one, I'd probably choose Pag-ibig MP2 simply because of its flexibility and historical performance. But if I were to see na tumataas yung returns sa my SS suspension booster, then I would probably start investing more into it.